Look at this. This is a 3D effect made in Scratch. And the crazy part, it's actually just a normal 2D sprite. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to turn any sprite into a 3D effect step by step. Let's start. To start, we will need to go to events and get a white green flag clicked. Then you come here into the add extension place, this tab, this button in the corner, you click on it and it will show you lots of options. You will pick the second option, pen, draw with your sprites. Then it will give you new blocks, and these new blocks we will use in this video. But before we start, let's make a block and call it draw. And make it run without screen refresh so that the user will not see how anything will happen if it's under this block. So one green flag clicked, draw. Before that, get a 0, 0. Then you get a forever. Then you get a go to mouse pointer and draw again. So till now we just do normal 2D sprite just as you drew it, but now the cool part comes under the define. So under the define we add an erase all first. So here we first add a show, then you get 2 repeats, and in those 2 repeats you put X, Y. Just put these guys in, both of the repeats. In the first X you write negative 0.5. It's the first Y, same. Same for the second X and the second Y, just that it's gonna be positive 0.5. Now we go to pen and get a stamp. And then you get a hide. Don't forget the hide or else it will look very weird. So this is our 3D effect. And if you remove the hide, this is what will happen, and that is not good because it should be hidden. Yep. So actually the video should be over, but I want to add extra movements to the 3D. So let's make a variable and call it toggle for all sprites. Set toggle to 1. Then you double click the toggle variable 2 times and right click it and click on change slider range. Minimum value should be 1, maximum 2. You get a if else. You put the go to mouse pointer draw in the first empty space in the if else, and in the if here that the boolean empty place, you put an equal sign, and in this where it's for numbers, so where it says 50, you write 1, and you get your toggle, and now you get some. Let's get some platformer code. Let's just add. We could do that. We could add a change slider range, and maximum value will be 3. And we need to get another if else, and then you get another equal sign, and then you get put 2 here and toggle in the empty space. Then you duplicate this and get this way. Put you here and you here. So now let's just do some simple movements. So you can get these three up, down, right, and left, and then you get a change x here, change x here, change y here, and change y here. Here you put a 5, here a -5, here a 5, and here a -5 again. So now number 1 and 2 work. Sorry. Number 1 and 2 somehow don't work, and I also know why. We almost forgot draw. That's why I should tell you, almost forgot to tell you. Draw should always come at the very end of your movement code so that it will move. Yep, now it moves. And if you put on 3 till now, it does not do anything because we didn't add anything there. We can now just do some normal platformer code. Change x by 5, -5. And let me not make smooth jumping. Let me just do some basic jumping that every scratcher knows. Yeah, like this. Repeat 10, repeat 10. This code every scratcher knows. So let's get a change. Y by, change y by. Here should be 10, here -10. So that is when we do, let me just do up arrow. Here, left arrow, and here, right arrow. And yeah, toggle 1, toggle 2, and toggle 3. And why always forgets, we must add draw here, and draw here and here, I think. Let me see. Yep, it's good. It's perfect. So there are lots more things you could do, like you can make a new costume. Just make a stickman. Yep, with a hat. So you could actually add anything. For coolness, we could add an outline, a black one, on 4. Now you select costume 2, and this is our stickman, and you can do everything that Scratch Cat could do. Yep. Now we can also jump. Yay! This is very cool. So you could literally do that with any sprite. So now I can also take a sprite from scratch. I could also just take a sprite from scratch and come to food and cake. Just take cake. And let it come. Yep, and now there's a problem. Problem is, you see how it does not shade on sprites without a black outline? That's easy. All you have to do is first get clear graphic effects at the very top here. Here, you get a set brightness effect to 0. And here, you get a set brightness effect by -25. If you do 25, it will look like this, ow. But if you do -25, it will look like this. And I think I know the reason it would look like that, because we must put this to the back layer, and we must remove the hide, and we must add a show. Yep, like this. And now it will now work on sprites without an outline and sprites with an outline. And the cool thing, you can just be changing it while game without any changing. And now without this one having a black outline, still works. Same for Scratch Cat, even though it already has a black outline. But that's all we can do in this video. But at least you guys could make 3D and it looks very good. But thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the bell button to see more awesome videos. Bye!